Hey guys, I kept my promise. It is about a few minutes later after the other video. If you haven't watched it already, go watch it. And I'm going to be talking about the second half of Wrestlemania. Like I said before, like I said in the prior video, everything is not in order. So I'm not going to do night 1, night 2. So you're going to get 2 parts in one day. You're welcome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, continuing on where we left off, we have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, a unified title match. So, winner takes all. This is gonna be a bit hard. I'm so sorry for that. This is gonna be a bit hard because they're both very, very talented, very strong, and so it's definitely gonna be a long match, for sure. And I believe this is the main event for night 2. So, okay, this is gonna be hard because it's like they're both very, very strong. It's gonna be a long ass match. I know that for a fact. I wanna say, everyone on Twitter thinks that Brock is gonna be one that wins because, it's Brock. He wins literally every match he has ever fought in. Like I said in the prior video, UFC fighters. They bring in UFC fighters and think we're going to end up thinking that the other person in the ring is going to win, but in reality, we already know it's going to be a UFC fighter. So, Brock for sure might win, but I don't see everyone saying that Brock might win. I see it's half and half. I see some people wanting Roman to win, and then some people thinking that Brock's gonna win. I personally do not know. I want Roman to win because every title reign. Brock is a good performer. He is amazing. You can tell he's very into what he does. But it's every title reign, I feel like, in my opinion, has been a little bit boring recently. So seeing Roman as a unified champion might be a little bit more cooler, but at the same time it's both of them are kind of boring. It's just Roman's is a little bit more interesting. It's still kind of boring, but it's also not boring at the same time. It's more interesting. So I want Roman to win, but I think Brock's gonna win because it's Brock Lesnar. Even if it's not written down, he's probably gonna win somehow. If you didn't watch Elimination Chamber, he left his chamber or his pod 5 minutes early. He wasn't supposed to leave at that time. So, most likely he's going to pull some shit that's off script, like always, and then win. But who knows? It's Brock. Obviously, he's going to do something to win. I want Roman to win because this is Brock is not too interesting. I love him. He's a great performer. It's just sometimes his title reigns are a bit boring. I am scared now that he might hate me, but it's okay. It's fine. Next up, we got Queen Zelena and Carmella versus Sasha Banks and Naomi, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and Natalya and Shayna Baszler for the Women's Tag Team Championship, a fatal 4-way. This is going to be a hell of a match. It's very difficult because it's each team has their designated strong wrestler that has a higher chance. You have Rhea and Shayna. They are both they are both very strong. They're very talented. And you also have Natalya. She is an amazing performer. She's been in the WWE since I was 3 years old. She's been there forever. And we all have seen matches from her. Recently, whatever the fuck her gimmick is, it's just been a little bit weird, but she's a very, very great performer. And seeing her in a team with Shayna Baszler, that's a team of strength. It's they are very strong. But obviously, not just the team of strength, as I like to call it. You also have the high flyers, the more smaller people, Liv Morgan. She's full of surprises. She's boom. She's right in your face, this is what I can do. Watch what I can do. This is and then you have Naomi and Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is a mix, Naomi, she very athletic, very like I said in Elimination Chamber, she is an amazing performer. She is like, I mean, she did, I believe, cheerleading before, so she obviously mixes that with her wrestling moves. That is amazing. That is very amazing. Now, Queen Zelena and Carmella. I personally do not like Carmella. Her gimmick is annoying as fuck. I don't know why she wears a face mask. It's just like, it's like Ridge Holland when he wore that mask to protect his nose when he fought against Ricochet. So, but, I mean, they're great performers, but I don't see many matches of theirs, and they're, like, that entire tag team, I am predicting, okay, that they lose the title. I don't know who. I think, I believe that Shayna and Natalya might win. I'm just saying, because it's Shayna. But I feel like if they lose the title, that they're going to break up, and then they're going to have a feud. It's going to be Zelena and Carmella and a feud. Like I said with Happy Corbin and Madcap, how if Corbin loses the match, he might go against Madcap. That's probably going to be the same for Carmella and Zelena, is that they lose the titles, and I think Zelena, because we already know how she acted towards Carmella on Smackdown, like, I think last week, I think Zelena might turn against Carmella and blame her for losing the titles. But like I said, all of them are pretty talented. I just personally do not like Zelena and Carmella's team. I just don't like Carmella. I'm a bit biased. I do not like Carmella at all. She is quite annoying. And I feel like, also I do feel like, they're probably going to make them lose so Carmella can focus on her wedding, because I know she's getting married soon. I don't know if it's soon or she's already married, but that's pretty much it. Next up, we got Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. I'm so confused about this one. Because my concern is that Johnny Knoxville, prior to fighting in the WWE, he had I believe a brain aneurysm, so he cannot even like say proper sentences. His words are slurring, and I feel like him being in a match, especially considering the stipulation is anything goes, I don't think that's a good idea, considering the fact that he did have a brain aneurysm prior to all this, and that might end up killing him. I'm personally a big Jackass fan, and I do not want Johnny Knoxville dead. That's pretty much it. Obviously, Sammy's gonna win because I don't think I've ever seen a match where the celebrity has won. But like I said, I don't think it's a good idea to have Johnny in the match, especially with the stipulation that's put in place, because he already has had a bunch of health problems prior to this. And yeah, it should have been a little bit, like, it's probably just me being like, but it's like, it should be a little bit more safer, and that he shouldn't be taking as many bumps as he probably might be taking tonight, or I think it's tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know. Like I said, it's not like separating both nights. So yeah, next up we got Pat McAfee and Austin Theory. I do not like Austin Theory. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I haven't seen many of Pat's matches. I know he has wrestled before, I believe, in NXT. He had a feud with, I don't remember what superstar, though. I know he had a feud with a superstar in NXT a while ago. So I've never seen him fight. Austin, I've seen him fight. But, okay. I gotta think, because this is gonna be hard. I think Austin's gonna win, just because he kisses Vince's ass all the damn time. I'm gonna get canceled for that one. But I want Pat to win, but like I said, I've never seen any of his matches, so I don't know how like it's gonna go, obviously, but Austin's probably gonna win. He's probably just gonna win the match, because like, I don't know, who knows. He's probably written down the win because he fucking like kissed Vince's ass or something. Next up, Edge versus AJ Styles. I'm a little bit excited for this one, but there's a match that I'm very, very, very excited for that's happening tonight, and I'm gonna be freaking out when I talk about it. But on to this one. Edge versus AJ Styles. Both amazing performers. Edge has been around for about over 20 years, since my sister was a little kid. So seeing him and AJ, both considering the fact that they are very, very, very talented performers, you can tell that they're very passionate and they love what they do. It's gonna be a great fucking match. But we have to. This is all about predictions. So, what I think, since Edge is not like how Stone Cold is gonna be in the pay-per-view, he might win, because it's like he's not popping up at WrestleMania for one match and then he's gonna lose and then leave again. Like, I feel like he might win. I mean, they are both very strong. They are both, like, you know, but I feel like, I personally believe that Edge should win, but maybe AJ might win. I mean, like I said, they're both good performers, but AJ, amazing. Also, like, I don't want to sound like this is about age, but I feel like AJ might win because of age difference. I mean, they've both been in the business for almost the same amount of time, but I don't know. It's like hard because they are both great, and they are both like, you love them. They are pretty much legends at this point. I mean, Edge is a legend, but AJ is like, it feels like a legend. He is technically, but it's hard to predict. I think I want Edge to win. I think he might win. Maybe. Who knows? But, you know, like I said, they're both, like, their skill sets are kind of like the same. And they've been around the business for about the same amount of time. So, who knows? I'm just going to say this as biased. I think Edge is going to win. I want him to win. Next up is a triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championship. RK Bro versus Street Profits and Alpha Academy. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. I love Street Profits. They're an amazing tag team, but they don't really have a built-up storyline with the other two teams. Like, Alpha Academy and RK Bro have a good built-up storyline, ranging from literally, like, 2 months ago. So, but obviously, like, I believe Street Profits deserve a run with the titles, but we have to predict, okay? Alpha Academy. I mean, now listen. First of all, I don't like the gimmicks that they have. I don't know what the fuck this shoosh thing is. It's annoying. But Alpha Academy has Otis. Otis is huge. And I don't want to say that, like, in a negative way. But like, you guys know what I mean. Like, he's huge. He's, like, strong as fuck. And, like, you know, like, he could just easily win any match. They're both very great performers. RK Bro, amazing performers. Matt Riddle, amazing. He is, like, I don't know, like, he's just a great performer. Randy, been around the business since 2002. So, before I was even born, bro. Obviously, like, his dad being a wrestler, he already has enough experience. He's been in the business forever. Like I said, they're all great. But I feel like Alpha Academy might win. Because, like, when I remember seeing on Twitter when Randy shaved off his facial hair, everyone thought he was going to turn heel against Riddle. So what if, like I said, for, like, almost majority of these matches, if they lose the tag team titles, Randy turns heel on Riddle? I mean, because every time that Randy has become heel, he doesn't have facial hair. So it's like, maybe if they lose the titles, they probably might lose the titles. So, yeah, I believe Street Profits might, no, I believe Street Profits deserve a run. But Alpha Academy, being how they are probably going to win. Which, not too much of a problem. I just don't want that gimmick that they have. That is quite annoying. I'm just going to say, if you ever say shoosh towards me, I'm probably going to hit you. But yeah. But like I said, RK Bro might lose the titles to one of the teams, and then Randy's going to turn heel on Riddle. So. Okay, this is what I'm so excited about. Okay, I'm going to mark out on this one so hard, so I apologize. Seth Rollins versus a mystery opponent. Oh my god. Okay, this one I'm so excited for. I'm going to be like everyone else. I think Cody is going to come in. I mean, it's been rumored for weeks that Cody signed a deal with WWE and is at Dallas at the moment. And I think he might come in, but a lot of people are saying that it might be Bray Wyatt because he posted something about him being in Dallas. But, you know, Bray Wyatt, he's kind of like done with wrestling. He doesn't really care for it as much, so I don't know. And also people are saying that Gable Stevenson might be the opponent. I don't know much about Gable Stevenson. I never really heard of him till recently. So who knows? But I think Cody, like everyone else, I think Cody Rhodes is going to show up, be the mystery opponent. That's all I want, and I'm going to mark out so fucking hard. Dude, like, I'm personally excited for this match, mainly just because it's like, you don't know who's going to come out there. Either way, whoever's coming out there is probably going to get a huge pop. Maybe not Gable, because not many people know Gable Stevenson. But, like I said, if it's Cody, Bray, they're going to get a huge fucking pop. I want Cody to win. Cody to come in. And also for him to win too. What the fuck? I'm gonna mark out so hard on Twitter. Dude, it's so exciting. I love it. I love it so much. So, you know, I'm hoping that it's Cody. And that's pretty much it. That is the last video for this weekend. Holy crap. It was quite a ride. I'm very excited for this. I'm very, very, very excited for this. And it's like, WrestleMania is one of my favorites because WrestleMania 28, when I was a child, was the reason why I got so hooked on wrestling. Like, I was watching wrestling prior to this, but then WrestleMania 28 was just like, boom, you're a fan now. It was like, it had great matches. I mean, like, John Cena versus The Rock and Triple H versus Undertaker. Those were, like, the two matches that got me hooked on wrestling. So WrestleMania has always been a favorite of mine, and it's always, like, in my heart, because it's like, it's the reason why I love wrestling so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 videos I posted within the past day. And I'm gonna do more of these in the future, so if you want to, subscribe and turn on notifications, by the way, so you know when I'm uploading. I also have new video ideas coming out soon, so be prepared for that. I'm not going to say what it is yet. That's a secret, but I'm just going to say it's going to be with some of my friends, and I'm going to try to convince them to be interested in wrestling with me, so the videos can make sense. So yeah, you can subscribe, like the video, leave any comments and correct me on any mistakes I've made within the past few videos, because I tend to not like keep up to date with many things because I am very busy out of like offline. I'm very busy with school and a bunch of other stuff, so I do not keep up with things very like easily, so feel free to correct me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and enjoy WrestleMania weekend. I hope it goes great for y'all, and yeah, and I hope Cody is coming tonight. That's all I want.